Good morning and happy Tuesday. It is a rainy day out. That's okay. So today I want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, I was so exhausted yesterday. I don't know, maybe I was just spent mentally, but I went to bed early last night and I still didn't wake up as early as I'd like to this morning. I woke up at like 5. My alarm clock went off at the normal time and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to sleep a little bit. So I haven't been myself. I've been very down, struggling with depression. I've talked a lot about that on the videos. I'm trying to take opposite action. I'm trying to do things to help me. My diet has been off. I was a little bit better yesterday, but still having ice cream every day is kind of crazy. And listening to Tony Robbins today, I love listening to him, or re-listening to him, one of his programs that I have, and, you know, linking what we associate and what we link to pleasure and what we link to pain, and how those develop habits for us. And, you know, some of them are negative, some of them are positive. And one of the ones that I have linked up to pleasure, you know, eating particularly sugary foods, you know, ice cream bringing me pleasure. When I'm feeling depressed, I tend to crave chocolate, ice cream, that type of thing, as a pick-me-up. And I think, you know, some of it has some truth in it, because it those items, you know, sugar is a stimulant, and caffeine in chocolate, you know, is a stimulant. So I'm thinking, you know, rationalizing that these are going to bring me up. Plus, they taste good, so it affects my hormones and whatnot. And some of that is true, but it doesn't really have the effect that I am looking for, and as far as, you know, getting me to a place where I'm feeling energized and hopeful, and not that I'm feeling hopeless, but you know, motivated and giving me that oomph that I really need to strive and thrive in my life, where the place that I was at before the past several weeks. And so I've got to form a new association, a new linkage, that eating this stuff is actually going to make me sluggish, because it is. It's not bringing me the rewards that I think it should, or that you know, that is linked in my head. And so also with exercising, which I kind of been lacking. And I was supposed to go to the gym yesterday after work, and like I said, I was so exhausted, I think from like the finals in school, and just this relief, because I submitted my last final last night, so that was good. But I think all this stress and mental, you know, this mental exhaustion that I've been experiencing kind of hit its peak yesterday. So but I'm linking the fact of going to the gym as like one more thing I have to do that I'm just too exhausted to even do. And instead of looking at it as a release to this exhaustion and a way to, you know, feel better about myself and get that second wind, or that oomph that I needed, you know, to finish my day. And I wasn't linking that. I was linking it as one more thing I had to do, and I was just too exhausted to do. And there was just one thing that tipped the scale. I forgot to bring my headphones, and I hate running on the treadmill without my music. So I said, you know what, that's it. I'm not going. I'll go tomorrow, which is today. And, you know, it's a stupid excuse. I know it is. But I was just looking for something, because, like I said, I was exhausted. So I got to remind myself that going to the gym brings me pleasure, and that it actually helps with my energy level, not the opposite, right? And I got to keep reminding myself that, and linking that. and that eating the junk food is making me sluggish, it's making me tired, it's making me not feel good about myself, because I've been gaining weight. I had lost some weight and now I'm gaining it. And it's not so much that I really want to lose weight. I mean, I don't think I'm overweight, but I'm not gaining it in a healthy way. If I was gaining it because I was putting on some muscle mass, that would be different, but I know that's not the case. So the fact that I'm gaining weight and feeling sluggish and not working out is telling me something. So reminding myself that eating all this junk is making me sluggish, not feel good about myself, not feeling positive and having a a positive self-image and whatnot. And so I gotta reinforce those linkages for me. And that's what we innately do, and our bodies do that so that when we don't have to recreate the wheel. When there's something that's pleasurable that helps us, and we link that to when I do this happens, we don't have to, every time we're stressed out or needing whatever it is that we're needing, we don't have to think about ways of creating that. We already have linked, well, we've done this in the past and this worked. And that's how addictions happen too, right? So at one point, we're stressed out, we have a couple of drinks, it makes us feel good. We remember that for next time we're stressed out, we have a few drinks and it feels good, right? So it works for us at the beginning. And unfortunately with alcohol and drugs, it flips on us and it no longer works. For some of us, for those who have substance abuse disorder, for those that don't, it might not, for whatever reason. But anyway, getting back to the association part. So a lot of times that's why addictions, smoking cigarettes, the same thing, right? We associate with smoking cigarettes. At one time when we first started, maybe we thought it would make us look cool or sexy or sophisticated, grown up, or we thought that it would release the stress, give us a timeout. Come to find out, the reason why it supposedly reduces stress, it's not because it lowers our blood pressure, because it actually works the opposite. It's a stimulant. It gets our blood pressure up higher. But when we take a break and we have a cigarette, we usually walk away from a stressful situation, right? We walk away out of the room or out of that environment, and we take some deep breaths. They're smoke-filled breaths, but we're taking deep breaths. And so that actually is the process of soothing our minds and soothing our bodies and getting us to relax. So if we did that without the cigarette, remove ourselves from the situation, take a couple of deep breaths, that would have just this a positive effect on relaxation and helping us with the stress. Just a side note there. I'm a former smoker, so I get that. I get how difficult that is. So anyway, so learning to have these positive associations, to link up these associations, knowing that that's how our mind works and operates, and learning how to use that to our advantage. Commercials do it all the time, right? They associate pleasurable feelings with behaviors, and whether they're true or not, they instill it on us, and then that's how we get to purchase those products. And I'm not going to get into all that right now, but if you look into it, it's really interesting, and I can talk more about it in maybe another video. So and even though weather can have an effect on us, I think a lot of it too is that we associate Mondays as being stressful or boring or bleak or right? We get that Monday morning blues, right? And the funny thing is that for a long time I had Mondays off, so I had Sundays and Mondays off. So Mondays weren't that for me. It was a positive day because it was a day that I could get things done, that I had my appointments or I had my routine. I didn't have to go to work, and so it just goes to show you that it's just how you link in your brain the associations. And now that I work Mondays, it's a little bit more Monday morning. It's the beginning of my work week. It's back to being crazy schedule, and and whatnot. So it's true what they say, and it's scientific. It's science. It's not something that anyone really just made up. They just saw that this was the pattern, that this is how our bodies are designed for survival, and that's why we have, food is pleasurable so that we don't starve. Sex is pleasurable so that we can procreate and continue with the species, right? So these are why we have these, innately have these instilled in us, and sometimes they can form bad habits for us. So I'm associating today. I'm going to associate. It's rainy out, but it's beautiful. The beautiful flowers need the water. They need to be watered. The grass needs the water to be green. All the plants, they need this. Maybe some wild animals, they need some drinking water, so that may provide for them. The sky needs to be cleaned. Rain has a way of clearing out some of the pollutions that go into the air, whether it be man pollution or natural pollution that's formed. And so it's not a bad day. It's a good day. I'm going to go to the gym because I love myself and I love my body and I want to take care of myself, and it's going to bring me positive rewards. I've got a healthy lunch packed, and I'm going to eat my salads and my fruits and vegetables because I want to feel vibrant. I want to look vibrant, and again, I love myself and I want to take good care of my body. So that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Remember that, nothing grows without water, so the rain is good. And, sun's good too, but, rain, we need the rain. And remember to let the people that you know that you love them send out that text and live your life enthusiastically. Until next time, guys, stay blessed. Peace.